Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. So this video is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, use my code, just my last name, code Hodge on SeatGeek, and save yourselves $20 off of your tickets. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to go and kick off this episode with the first news story of the day. So the first news story of the day is about Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, basically he came to Twitter today to announce himself. He's injured, guys. So Shelton is going to be out a little while. He's going to be out in the show for a little while, but he will be back. He didn't really specify how long. He didn't specify what kind of injury it was. But Shelton basically was saying, hey guys, I'm injured and I'll be back as soon as I possibly can. So best of wishes to Shelton Benjamin on his injury recovery. The next news story, and actually the final news story before we jump into some rumors. This one is about the Nature Boy, the 17-time world champion. We have a Mr. Ric Flair. So this is about Ric Flair. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is unbelievable. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, but we will go ahead and discuss this. So Ric Flair has basically been announced himself today. He is coming out of retirement. He is jumping back into the ring as a wrestler. He's having one final match. Where's his one final match? Well, it's not going to be for WWE. It's not going to be for AEW. It's going, I don't know what to say. So basically, if you guys know what StarCast is, like that convention that used to be done before like some of the AEW shows, like I've been to one before. I met CM Punk there at one before he even returned, and it was in AEW. He did a signing at a StarCast convention. Basically, they're doing a show there, and the name of this show is like Ric Flair's Last Match. That's literally the name of the show. Ric Flair's Last Match. And yeah, Ric Flair's getting the ring. There's no opponent announced yet, or no details on what his match is going to be. But I would imagine there's going to be like other matches on the show besides just Ric Flair. He'll be main eventing. I would imagine within the show is named Ric Flair's Last Match. This is very interesting. But another point to mention is it will be taking place on July 31st, which is the day after SummerSlam, and it is actually in the same city SummerSlam's going to be in. It's in Nashville, Tennessee, the day after SummerSlam. So I believe a lot of SummerSlam fans who are still sticking around in the area might be going to this, and they might have quite a large crowd for this. I might do it. I'm going to take a glance at tickets and see what he's wanting to charge. If it's like an astronomical amount of money, I'm not going to bother going. But if it's cheap, I'll make an appearance and see what this is all about. This is... honestly, I'm kind of in shock about this. I don't know what to believe. The guy is 73 years old. His last match was a very long time ago. I don't know the exact number of years, but it was more than, I don't know the timetable. Maybe 15 years ago or something. It's been a very long time. So this is going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here. Let me know your thoughts about this. But Ric Flair coming out of retirement for one last match for this. I don't even know if I want to call it an indie show or something, but it is like something similar to that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the Nature Boy is back, at least for one more, I guess. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, those are all the confirmed news stories that I talked to you guys about today. So go and get your juice boxes out, get your juice box ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. The first rumor of the day is about Madcap Moss. So Madcap Moss, what's going on with him? But basically, there's been some pitches and some ideas backstage to kind of reinvent the guy and pretty much give him an all-new character. So what we know and what we've seen on WWE television is going to be thrown away. Now this could go very poorly, or this could go excellent. It just kind of depends. They are changing him completely. They want him in new ring gear. They want new music. They want a new move set. They want new everything. They want to completely change this guy. They want to take away all the comedy elements. They want to change the guy into something new. So we'll see what they come up with, but yeah, he's changing. Next time we see him, he'll be a totally different guy, pretty much. Alright, the next rumor is about the tag team of Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio, his father-son tag team here. So this was a rumor that was going to run on for a while that just never happened. I know they were talking about it, I don't think it went through. But yet again, the discussions have been brought back up of splitting up Dominik and Rey Mysterio, maybe having them turn on each other and actually have a match against each other. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely something you want to do. If you're, I don't know, if you're Rey and you have your son in WWE and you're tag team, that's cool or whatever. But you want to wrestle the guy too, right? You want to see what he's all about and have that match. So the question is, the question is not, is it happening? That's not the question. We know it will happen one day, but is the question, I mean, the question is it happening right now? Maybe SummerSlam time they could do it if they're wanting to push that hard, or maybe they'll wait until WrestleMania, but I think they should do it for a purpose, for a bigger show, and have it, the timing right for it. So SummerSlam or WrestleMania would be my two options, or my two votes for when they should do it. Alright, the next rumor is about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So I guess Money in the Bank is the next WWE pay-per-view. It's a little over a month away. I will be there. If you guys don't know, I know I get a lot of questions. Is the King of Vlogstyle going to show up at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view? Yes, I'll be at Money in the Bank in Las Vegas. As well, I'll be in SummerSlam in Nashville, Tennessee. So I'll be at both of those pay-per-views for those wondering. But this rumor about Money in the Bank kind of goes with the last news episode. If you guys didn't catch that, basically there was this rumor going around saying that, well, not even a rumor, it was an advertisement WWE were pushing out, saying the winner of the Money in the Bank match gets a title shot at WrestleMania. So that pretty much changes the rules of the whole Money in the Bank briefcase. So the briefcase, the whole deal is you can cash the thing in anytime, anywhere. You get a surprise attack, sneak attack, and have a good opportunity to get the championship more than you normally would have. And that was a great thing, and kind of the thing that made the Money in the Bank briefcase so exciting for the holder to have. And they basically were advertising that what's not happening anymore, and it just guarantees a match at WrestleMania with a championship. Apparently that was a mistake. That was an advertising mistake, and they will no longer, I guess, be pushing that advertisement because they realized it was a mistake. So the Money in the Bank rules are the same as always. So this is some good news here. The Money in the Bank briefcase will have the same, ability that it's always had. So nothing will be changing. So that's just an update to that rumor. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now this is the final news, this is the final rumor, this is the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is about our tribal chief and our undisputed Universal Champion. This is about Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns, there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of questions, a lot of I guess talk around Roman and his new schedule. He's worked out a new deal where he doesn't have to work as much. So a lot of people have thought that this is a full-on part-time deal like Brock Lesnar, or even it could be even worse. It could be like a John Cena deal where he's only there like maybe once a year if we're lucky. And he's on Hollywood for the rest of the time. So basically, what's the deal? Okay, well, this rumor is saying it's not like Lesnar's, it's not like Cena's. It's actually more involved than any of that. It could be anywhere from Reigns just not working house shows anymore and being at TV all the time to something else. But from sources inside the WWE, what they say about Reigns' new contract is he will be working all the big stadium shows. So now there's a lot more pay-per-views that are considered stadium shows instead of just the 4. So like 6 to 8 shows a year, he'll definitely be working those premium live events, if you will. And he'll be working a lot of TV. He's really not going to work house shows unless it's a special event, like maybe something in New York City or something. Roman's not going to be really working house shows after here a given time or whatever. He's not going to be on TV every week, maybe every other week, or maybe just once a month. He will be on TV, but he's going to be more involved than Lesnar is, and he's still going to do that. And they believe that this will give Reigns more of a break so he doesn't get so burnt out. And it'll also give Reigns like a bigger feel around him when he is at the show, because it'll be like, oh, Roman's here tonight, oh my God. So I get it, because Brock had that feel for a while. I guess he still does, of being like, oh, Lesnar's here. Oh my God, Lesnar's here. Like, they kind of want Reigns to have that feel, and at the same time, they want him not to get burnt out because they want him to be the face of the company for a while. So we'll see where it goes. But basically, that's the rumors about Reigns. He's still to be the big stadium premium live events, but he's not going to be at every pay-per-view or premium live event. He's not going to be at every single one. He'll be at the big ones, and he will be on TV for the most part, quite a lot. House shows, probably not anymore. So that is the update about Reigns', I guess, new contract and his new deal to wrestle at different shows. So there you guys have it. That's going to do it for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am your king of vlog stuff, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.